All right. Okay. Oh boy, let's get that picture up. There we go. Grab that link. Hop over to the D. In the announcements, let's put at every goddamn body. Was it 4 or 5? Blundering Paris. Day 4 of 5. Out of 5. Boom. Alright. And where's my checklist? Okay, so today's the agency research, modeling, and texturing. Oh, hold on. Let me pippity pop out the chit chat. Pop out the chat. Thank you. Okay, now let's look at the checklist. Today we got the agency research, modeling, and texturing. So that's kind of a lot, right? Because I do have some stuff. Sunny says, "Hey yo, what's up, Sunny? How's it going? How you doing? My afternoon, my evening. It's already 6:30 p.m. where I am. How you doing? The agency, you'll see that all this shit is blank. So, this one's a bit frustrating. What I'm looking for is the SDECE, the Service de Documentation Extérieure et de Contre-Espionage. Yeah. So it's from the 6th of November, 1944 to April 2nd, 1982. It was the Secret Service or the intelligence agency for France. So he says, good to hear. Nice. I'm doing okay too. It's a little bit of a late start for me. I was doing some hutong stuff, then I went to the gym, and then I was a little pooped and kind of was just lazing around a little bit, but now I'm back in it. So, just working on my game and integers, which are stupid. What's wrong with integers? What is your integer problem? I have to find out what the SDECE looked like, because there's not really much to go off of. I have some references, like if I pop over here, the streets, government building is the one I have right here. So this place, I was thinking maybe could kind of be like it, but it's like kind of like painfully obvious, right? And the only other things that are coming to mind, if let's see, let's actually go over to Google Earth. In Google Earth, I could see some of the sort of spatial stuff. It's not working. What's not working? How are the integers not working? Where were we last? We're in Morocco. Okay, let's take ourselves over to what's the closest thing? Oh, the Taschen store is always really close, right? Taschen, Paris. Okay, so we're making our way over to La Seine, which is right here. And I figured that the SDECE would be somewhere on, I forget what you call this, but these little center islands off of on La Seine. So they kind of do just look like your like they blend in with all the other buildings. And I'd prefer it look something like that as opposed to that weird blocky this thing, you know? In fact, I'm gonna close this shit. It should not look like that. That's boring. What I want is our intelligence agency should look closer to something like this. Because look, this is a hospital, and then there's like a police academy right here, right? They look like the same fucking thing. Like, with that in mind, I feel like you could get away with modeling the intelligence agency. Oh look, all this 3D geometry is post Notre Dame fire. Look at that, how interesting. They even, weirdly enough, they even have The geometry of the cranes repairing. That is so fascinating. That is so fucking weird. Google Earth is a weird, very fascinating way of keeping the history of the planet. So yeah, we got some of these buildings. A lot of them look very similar. I'm trying to just find if there's anything remarkable, any other type of remarkable structures that could inspire what the SDECE looks like. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think it's pretty much just like, hey, build your average Parisian multi-story building and then call it a government building. Look at Live Escape Gamescape. Yeah. Don't think there's anything. There's kind of this stuff. This is like a hotel. Gets a little fancier. Okay. So I think that's our cue. Oh wait, there's also this. The Pantheon. It's kind of... This is... yeah. We'll just run with that. Okay. Nice. I never really went this far in Lausanne. Wait, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what that kind of is? Here, this area. This kind of might be more reminiscent of some of their government buildings. I think these are actually some of their government buildings. This could be more like it. So I'm trying to have my player collect a certain amount of objects, and it just won't work. Picks are in general. Okay. I'll take a little look after this. Have my player collect a certain amount of objects, and it just won't work in general. Okay. Yeah, I think like if you drop our boy, let's drop our boy like right here. I went for a run around here. And this place, I remember getting here and being like, this feels like where the opening of The Jackal takes place. There's this film about like political assassinations called The Jackal, The Day of the Jackal. And let's see. Yeah, it kind of has some of these vibes. You got this thing over here. This little center island, but this is very government building. It's a hotel. Yeah. So I think maybe the trick here is to hide a lot of stuff behind trees. Okay. Do this kind of thing. I like this. See, there's like military police right here. Whatever that is. You know, I think that's the call. I think that's the play. So, let's see. What we'll have is, let's hop over here. And what we'll have is, here's where Lausanne crosses. And then over here will be the island. We're getting a little too close to the Eiffel Tower, maybe. Or we'll see. Let's maybe make the bridge first that crosses Lausanne, and then off of that we could put in the intelligence agency. You don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to, but I'm you know, it's a pleasure to help people solve their problems, because very often it's like most of the time it's a pretty easy thing. It's a pretty easy fix. I feel like when you get really good at Playmaker, you spend less time problem solving things. It's not like I'm like some superhuman. It's not like everything I do is, you know, it's not like I don't make mistakes or anything like that. But the mistakes I do make are often very easily solved, or or they're like crazy anomalies that even that might be like bugs or something. So for most other folks who are hanging out in like the Discord and the forums and stuff, it's like, yeah, you guys are obviously like, a lot of people are getting into the swing of things. You don't spend every waking hour doing this shit like I do. I honestly, like, I basically, for the past year, over a year, pushing 2 years, that's all I do is like morning to night is working with Playmaker. So of course I'm going to have a lot of answers. Okay, I think maybe a part of, let's bring up the checklist thing. So let's say, let's put this in. All right, 6th of December 2021, and the first thing that we'll have will be let's actually do streets and sidewalk layout. Okay, so this is kind of an item that is getting squeezed in today. Where is, let's check it out. Okay, so today all I had was agency research, modeling, and texturing. But instead, I'll copy this and I'll add some items to it. Okay, so a couple other things have to get added before that. So this will be streets, sidewalk, and lesson. Okay, so that needs to get done as well today. And it needs to happen first before we do the agency research stuff. Okay, at the very least, we can get the sort of the floor plan of the city laid out. That way, I can actually start moving these buildings around and things will make sense. We really need to get an idea of the space that these buildings are going to be occupying. And for that, we need layouts and sketches and New Paris. This is what we're going to be going off of. Okay. Minimize that. So now I'm curious. Sonny, really quick, I am going to see what you, in the general section. Memory locked. Okay, you have unlocked and locked. And then you go to this. And the only action is that an int compare. Well, I guess it's like, how does this fit into the grand scheme of things? Like, when is this running? Because it looks like this FSM starts, right? This FSM starts, it does an int compare once, and then it goes down to that thing. What is the actions in state 1 look like? Because that would change a lot of what ends up happening. Whatever is happening in state 1 right here, that makes a huge difference on how this whole system works. As of right now, it looks like you get this int and you only send to these two states. Nothing is in there. So this is just a loop. So this constantly, when it's locked, it just constantly loops. Is your game freezing? Because are you getting an infinite loop error? If you're getting, I feel like that would give you an infinite loop error. It says int compare, and if it's less than however many that int is, then go there. And if it goes here to finished, I mean, finished is sending back up to mem locked. So it just loops, right? I don't know why you would do that. Why would you do that? Like why do you even go to state 1? If nothing is in state 1, there's no reason to go there. So instead, for that less than where it says locked, just put nothing. So it only does something if it goes to locked. Does that make sense? So what you could do is change this int compare here. Just do this. This int compare, check this little every frame box, right? So it's checking every frame. And the one that sends to locked, don't put anything. Just delete this transition locked and delete this other state. So that way, this in compare, what it's doing, if it's ever less than, nothing happens. But if it's equal or greater than, then it sends it to unlocked. That'll maybe get you on the right path. I'm not sure where this fits into the larger system that you're designing, and I'm not even sure where it's getting those variables from, because it looks like you're just hand coding them in, right? But yeah. Yeah, cut the loop, delete that. You don't need any of that stuff. Okay, so we have these buildings, the apartments, okay, the facade and stuff like that. So now it's really kind of coming down to like, I need to make a decision on how, let's see. Let's pop out of here, grab this, and we will, let's see. I'm gonna go as far as to say that I should just duplicate this, put it right here, select it all, scale on X, just flip it around like that. And I think right there, it's even, yep. And like right there is how it would be. Let me just make sure that we are looking at, yeah, these got inverted. So Alt N, flip them. Steven, you are a genius. No. Sunny, have you watched the loops tutorial? On Hutong, there is a video called Loops. And that might help you. That uses like compare actions and stuff like that, I think. Yeah, I think there's a point in there where I use it. But it works now. Thanks so much. You got it, man. So we have both sides of the street. Let's turn this off. I'm not going to get too carried away with my normals right now. But we can now scooch the cafe over. So the cafe right here. Okay, we need to put all those plants and shit in there. Let's minimize that. Paris apartment corner. Jazz club stuff. I'll put all this jazz club stuff in there too. You know what? I think I'm even down to do a little bit of house cleaning. Let's see. Plants. Okay. So we'll take flowers batch. I think, can I do this? And then I can get these and then keep transform. Okay, good. And then flowers batch also came with it. Okay, thank God. Grab this and then, oh, we need to move these with it too. Where are these at? Let's see. Cafe plants. Okay, those. And is that it? Let's see. Okay, now let's move this. Okay, missing one still. Which one's this? Okay. Call this Cafe Palm Bunch. And then we'll call this one Cafe Palm. Let's just do that. And I'll just make this a child of it. And That's all it needs. Cool. Cafe oubli, parent, keep transform, boom. And how about now? Okay, we need to put the cash register, that table in it. Oops. Oops. This, where is it at? Call this cafe. What do you call that? Cafe, like checkout. And then this is cash register, and the parts needs to be a child of that. And we'll take these two. Cafe oubli, parent, keep transform. Okay, nice. How about now? Okay, it's just the guy inside. Oh, and then of course we need to take all of this shit. What is this called? Call this cafe building cafe additional building. Okay, how about now? Cool, it's just that, right? Oh, and the eclair. I missed the eclair. Don't forget the cannoli. All right. Okay, take that. Call this eclair chocolat. And then control P. I should be able to just scooch it over. Yep, that's everything. Oops. All right. Move it like right. Let's see. That's a little too much. I'll have to adjust some of this sidewalk. Fuck-a-diddle-do. Oh, I have to remember that I'm also very much allowed to just do this. Nice. Okay. And we'll say, I mean, that's pretty good. Give it a little bit of sidewalk right there. That's not bad. So people have walking space. And then we're also going to need, let's see, canopy. Select hierarchy. You know, honestly, I feel like canopy base, canopy. I feel like I should just take all this and Control J. Control J? Control J? What the fuck? Control J? There we go. And just call this cafe umbrella. And then move it out into here. We can delete that. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Always with the resetting transform. Like, get over yourself, bitch. Where is it? Oh, did I put it all back to this? Canopy base. Okay, call this cafe umbrella. And then I will select it like that. Control P, keep transform. And then get rid of canopy, boom. And I'll have to retexture this later, but for now, we can just maybe scooch it up like that. And scooch it down a little bit. Yeah. And then like right there. Okay. Alt D and put one like right here. kind of feel like these aren't even really necessary, but actually, no, it's not true. Yeah, that's good. Because when you have them out here, then you could put more chairs and tables around here. So you can actually do something like, this is going to be super cute. Oops. I'll get the fuck out of here. I hate when I do that. So annoying. This, and then select the whole hierarchy. Okay. Boom. Shift Z. It's like, shut the fuck up, Blender, you fucking stupid bitch. Alright. And then Alt D, Shift Z, put this over here as well. I mean, does that mean you can go like Alt D, Shift Z, rotate Z, flip around like that? Yeah, I think that's kind of the move. That's cool, because then it's like... Anyways, I'm not going to get carried away with this, only because I'm going to delete all that shit when I bring it into Unity. And I'll do all the sort of playing house and set dressing and prop shit in Unity. But that's cool to see it laid out like that. I'll even do touch-ups on this later on. I could do this right now. Don't be lazy, Steven. Come on. 3. Frank Reynolds, what's up? What's going on, Frank? How you doing? Oh, and I also see somebody says, dumb question, is there a way to make whatever object into a prefab, but if put in a different scene, I can still edit, but it won't change the original prefab itself? I'm not sure I understand what you're asking, but it sounds like you're saying instantiating something in one scene and then making changes to it, like in the scene, and then take that over to another scene with all of its new changes. Is that what you're talking about? And I'll put the floor like right here. Cool. Oh shit, did I delete faces off of this? I did, huh? That's what that's all about. My bad. Damn, that's some destructive shit. Okay. Well, I'll be sure to get that later. Frank says, taking a break from the scene to work on something else for a bit. Ooh. What are you working on? Do I smell the beginnings of a new project that gets you all excited, and then you stop working on that other project and it's just like, whatever happened to that? Is that what I smell? I'm just fucking with you, man. Taking a break's good. But also kind of not fucking with you, right? Keeping an eye on you. I'm watching you. I'm waiting for you to fuck up. I'm waiting for you to just be like, oh yeah, I ditched that other thing for this new thing. This hot, new, young piece. That was almost me with Dream Diver recently. I was always like, oh man, I should have had all these updates. And I was like, shut the fuck up. No! You're married to memories of a spy. Yeah, okay, so Sonny, that's what you want. Well, it's kind of hard. It's actually not hard. It's hard to well, it's actually not hard to explain in here. I would have to sit down and look at what the specifics of a thing were, because you could save it in a global variable, I guess. No, because then I don't know, it kind of depends. There's some things that you would have to do. There's some things that you would have to do that are it can be a little messy, I think, if you don't do it right. I don't know. I haven't done much of that myself, so I don't know which method would be preferable. Whatever. I know it's easy. There's lots of ways. I actually have done it myself. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the ways I've done it, I'm not sure where, like when I did it, it always felt like, oh, I don't know how it would scale, because I was doing it for little things. And so I was always like, oh, well, what if you made all these changes? Anyways, yeah, it's not something I think I could jump into right now, but yes, you can do that. I'm sure you could figure it out. Lol, you know it. But seriously, I've been dealing with some heavy shit and want to make something a bit more uplifting. Yeah, I get that. If the subject matter of the thing that you're working on is like super heavy, then yeah, totally get that. Okay, got this street set up, got my cafe set up. Was I tripping, or should I have just... No, because the sidewalk needs a little bit of space right here. Okay, yeah, that's good. So that's set up like that. That looks good. Same thing over here. So that means La Seine could be right here. That means these pieces could be the sidewalk on the other side. Let's get some of this going. Oops. There we go. I think it can all be one piece, I guess. Let me see. Extrude, maybe right here, and then extrude again. Then take these, oops, delete it, faces, and take this, fill it up like this, F. And same thing with this one, fill it up, F. And then just take this face, bring it way out there. Okay. Shit, I feel like this... No, okay. I have to commit to the illusion. And what else? Oh, the wall for La Seine. Oh, that was the other thing, is I think La Seine actually has to be lower. So the water should probably be something like this. I think that's probably, yeah, that makes more sense. Something like this, which means I'm gonna have to take this and grab this face, but it has this other cut over here. And then I'll just move it down. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So what's the new thing you're working on, Frank? Okay, there's a cut right there. I do regret this cut. Can I just dissolve that? Yeah, nice. And maybe it's just a bridge. So just hide, cut, and cut, focus, Alt-H, 3, and 2, move this Mama Jams over here. And how big are these? Let's hop over to I do want to remain this over here. Let's go here. La Seine is. Should we just take a little walk to La Seine? Let's actually do the real thing. We go this way. Oh, why'd they blur this out? Get the fuck out of here. This is a cool little place. What was it called? Cinema Beauregard. This is. It says cinema, but this is a restaurant right here. Maybe the cinema's across. Oh, maybe this is the name of the place. Oh yeah. Le Bonaparte. Yeah, that's the place I was talking about. I had dinner here once. Or rather, I had a dessert very late. So we're just taking a walk. Just walking. I miss this fucking city. We're here. Okay. So what I want to do is check out one of these bridge sizes. Isn't there a bridge right here? There it is. Ah, and this stuff too. This is probably the better thing that I should be looking at. Okay. This is a pretty... Are all of them this wide? I kind of don't have memory of all of them being this wide. I don't think they were. A fictional city heavily inspired by Alesund, Norway? Never heard of it. I actually know very little about Norway. Put me in, coach. How do I get up here? God damn it. Is that reefer right there? Is that a little reefer leaf? Shit, man. Put me up on this bridge. God damn it. How did I get up there before? Can I grab... How do you grab your little guy? Shit. There we go. Nope. God damn it. There we go. Okay. Say says, thought you lived in Paris. I did for a while. But I moved back here. Sonny, didn't you see the last devlog? That means you didn't watch the last devlog. Just kidding. But you would know if you really did watch the last devlog. Norway is fucking gorgeous, I bet. I mean, I guess I've seen like videos and stuff. Yeah. Sonny, I got kicked out of Paris. I got kicked out of the entire European Union. They threw me out. They grabbed me by my shirt and said I've had too much and don't come back for another 3 months. That's what they said. Because unless I have some type of permit or documentation that allows me to stay longer than a normal tourist time, then I was just a tourist. They treat me like a tourist. Even if I was like living there and participating in their economy, they only give me 90 days every 180 days. So that means I could stay there for 3 months, and then I have to leave, and then I have to stay gone for an additional 3 months, and then I can come back. So the earliest I could go back if I wanted to would be in January. And to be honest, like as much as I want to, it's really starting to look like it's going to be prolonged until I can go back to Europe. And that's because just sorting out the finances and my living situation, like, yeah, it was just a much bigger thing than I could have ever anticipated, really. I mean, I totally got away with it for as long as I did, and that was like a miracle. And maybe I would have stayed if I was legally allowed to stay longer. I don't know, but yeah, it's not a super easy thing to do. Speaking of not super easy things to do, I'm trying my damnedest to get on a thinner bridge, but every time I click in the wrong place, I have to walk up the goddamn... Here we go. This is it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for, is one with only like 2 lanes. There we go. Okay. I didn't finish it, but but I didn't know you moved. Yeah. Okay, so I think the design we're gonna go after is gonna be using these this big shape. This is a pretty common thing. It has the big, it's kind of funny. It's like a big croissant. It's like a big old croissant at the corner on both sides of every bridge. So we'll do that. Okay, let's do it. So let's make sure. Fucking van is in my way. I hate it. God damn it, I'll kill you, van. Big curve. Big curve. What's a little frustrating though? Okay, it's like 4 lanes. And then, so it should only be like the center 2 lanes that become that. So that means I'm gonna have to take this, extrude out, and then this will also extrude out. But that becomes so narrow at that point. That's like barely enough room for 2 cars. So I should bring it in a little bit. Mine is gonna be not as massive as real life. Be like this. Okay. Sunny says, gotta go, see ya. All right, Sunny, thanks for swinging by, man. And let me know if you need any other help with the thing you're working on. You should check out that loops tutorial. Okay, B, and we'll give it like that. Like that. Cool. Take this one. Same deal. B right there. Okay. And this I'll scooch over like that. That makes it a little easier. Like this. Okay. Extrude. Righteous. I guess I'm gonna need to do it with this one as well. Okay. Just a little bit more. That's pretty good. It's probably even just a little bit bigger. Maybe like this. It's hard to tell. Let's do -28. And same thing with this one. -28. I can grab both and there we go. Cool. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. It kind of does go up. It does go up. Do I honor that or do I just make it flat? Fuck. Do I honor that or do I just make it flat? Do I honor that or do I just make it flat? I think I should just make it flat, god damn it. Wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it flat and then give the arches. That's fine. Okay. Nice. So that means this whole chunk actually has some geometry to it. That perhaps, let's see, let's move this water down even more. I'm gonna put it down like right here. I don't think it's gonna go that low, but we need to edit this first so I can get an idea of how big. Let's see. I wish there were some people over here so I can like measure a person against it. There's this car. There's kind of a person. I mean, that's totally a person. I didn't mean to. Let's see. Okay. So one person would probably be like this. So that's two people. Wait, like that. That's two. And then if it's all over there, so two people until the footing of that. So we'll put, where is he? Is he even over here anymore? He's like hiding in here, huh? Where is he at? There he is. There we go. Oh my god, that's so much more. Okay. So the size that we're looking at is something like, that's 1 and that's 2, and just for good measure, let's put it like right there. So around there is where the floor should be. That's where the floor should be, but then this also goes down. And this is like another full person's length. Yeah. So, look at this. This. Actually, no. I'm just gonna straight up go like this. Or, yeah, let's just grab these. Like that. Cool. Shift H. Control R, and then put it like right there. And then put another one right below it. But let's take a look at, let's see, this guy goes one more like that. It's like a little less than a single person's height. And then we go from this, Control R, and put it like right there. Oh, we don't even need to do that. Now I could bring it up to like right here. Like that. And then this can come up like right there. There we go. Okay, so that's about the height of the water. And let's see, what else do you need to put down here? I guess that's the question, is like, how wide is it? Let's measure it against this person. So take them, put them like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and then, so that part is 3, but then it's kind of like 4, 5, maybe like 5. Smaller is better. So take him, put him right here. Oops. Wait, yeah. Here. Okay. Rotate like this. And rotate like that. Thank you for your service, sir. That's 1. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 4. This is gonna be like perfect. Yeah. And then 5, and smaller is better, so it's like less than 5. That's perfect. Okay. Let's put him back on his feet. Wait, how do you put him back on his feet? X, yeah, 90. There we go. And that's pretty much it, right? This wall will sort of be extra designy bits. It's fine for now, but what we need is a bridge. So I think it's actually going to be made up of these things. I don't know if I should divide these things up or if it should be one big piece. Shit, it's kind of hard. I feel like I should make it separate pieces for now. So if I put something right here and add a cube. Make it like this. Something like that. And then it has to go like right here. Has to align like perfectly with this. That's fine. And then okay, it's literally just, let's see how many. There's the first one, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 after that. 5. Or so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like this. And then no, you know what the move is? You have arches all along, but you put a boy over here. Okay, so he stands underneath that. And that way, extrude again. And then you extrude again. again. How big is this one? Go like this. Extrude again. Again. Make it a little bit smaller than that one. Then one more. Actually, that's already massive. Let's go with that. Okay. And like, is that too big? It's fine. Okay. And then you come in here. Grab these boys and extrude them down like that. They're kind of under the water, right? It's like, let's just say the water's about that deep. And then you take this, 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 and this, and you subdivide. No, you I guess you honestly kind of just, you shift H them. You go this, 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 and what's this? You Alt H, and you grab each of those lines. Oops. And then bevel? I fucked this one up, huh? Shit. Oh no. You get these lines. Ah, here we go. These ones. Yeah, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Let's do it. Bring these ones down. There you go. There you go. And then you take these ones. Now it's big brain time. And that one. And then you bevel those bitches. What do these arches look like? They go all the way down. Holy smokes. So actually, I can't even do that part yet. I have to commit. I have to go all the way in. Do this, this. Take this. Jiminy Cricket. that. All right. Bring them way down. Like that. More. And then even these ones, I gotta bring this down, this down, this down. These gotta go like crazy deep, like that. And then I can grab these ones. Cross your fingers. It's not exactly working out how I would like. What am I doing here? Shape. Width. Profile type. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I'm trying to bevel all of these things. So what if I just do one? No. And then if I bring that up, I guess that's kind of closer. The thing is, these get such perfect, like, circular arches. Maybe I should just try these first. Like this. And then if I move it up. Maybe it has to do, you know what? I'm also kind of dumb because it does have to do with literally just how far apart each of these are. These aren't nearly as rectangular as the one. Like, see, even this is longer. Yeah, the more squished in they are, the more of a sort of perfect circular shape it makes, as opposed to a longer stretch of bridge has a more oval shape. Okay. Noted. Let's just do this. Let's go like this and like this. That way we get some cute little arches. Like this. Get that super cute little circle shape. I think that'll help. Wait. What the fuck? How come? the fuck happened here? I have the width, and the profile needs to be... Frank Reynolds says, the colors of the houses in my reference city are stunning, super colorful. Is the thing that you're basing off of Norway, it's like the current, like currently how it looks? Are they historical pictures, or are they what the city looks like right now? I have like really vague notions of what Norway is in my mind's eye. Oh, arc. Inner arc. Super ellipse. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, now it's like... Now I see some weird outline shit. God damn it. Default. Width type. Offset width. Depth. Absolute. Oh shit. Dude, I totally fucked up my bevel settings. I don't know how to change this. Shape. Oh, I see. It kind of turns into... Ah, there we go. Oh, that's right. This was like a 0.5. Width. Spread. Don't really see what that is. Okay. But I think that's an okay place to be with it. Oh, can I do this and then also increase the width? No. This seems okay. Like this. Getting really hung up on this bridge. This seems okay. Especially because nobody's ever really going to be using it. Currently, it sits on the coast and the buildings face the sea, and the colors fucking pop. Bright red houses with white trim. Oh man. You know, I do love the San Gabriel Valley in Los Angeles. It's super cute, super pretty. And in very, very many ways, a lot more peaceful than these places I've been in Europe and in other places of the world, sure. It's weird because it's kind of like more like picturesque peacefulness here. A lot of the times more so than these other cities that I've been to. And maybe I'm just going to the wrong cities. Tokyo, Paris, Barcelona. Those are metropolitan cities, and I guess, yeah, technically, even though I'm in Los Angeles, I'm not in the metropolitan area. So here, it's very, I don't know, it's like it could be so quiet and just like right in the middle of like nature stuff and just cute little suburbs. like literally just how much peace and quiet there is. Of course, I've also, it's not like there aren't like crazy dragsters that go up and down the street all the fucking time, but there are parts of here that's like way more quiet than a lot of the parts that I've been in those other cities. And but that being said, right, talking about buildings that face the sea, bright red houses with white trim, like yeah, I have to go kind of far for that. I also have Catalina Island. Catalina Island's nice. That's kind of a bit of a drive for me. It's like, and you know, it's a bit of a drive and then the boat trip. But Catalina Island to me has always been my little slice of Europe. My little slice of like picturesque. I've always wanted to make a film there. I love going there so much ever since I was a kid. I love just little beachside towns like that. There's a few other places that are like that, Santa Clarita and stuff, but I love that kind of shit. Bright red houses with white trim facing the sea. Yes, please. Let me just bevel this last edge and I'll say that this bridge is done. Yeah, that's fine. Or you just keep it like that, you dummy. That's even better, you stupid piece of shit. There we go. I don't like how this... Ooh, what the fuck? What? Why does it lose detail right there? Fuck you. Whatever. No one's ever gonna notice. Stop worrying, Steven. Come on, no one's ever gonna notice. Rusty Chicken, sup, dude? Just you and me here. Oh, Frank's there too. How's it going, Rusty? How you doing, man? Whew. Okay, got the bridge done. And maybe I'll just slap a little bit of something on it right now. What is it? It's like, oh, we could just use that Paris sandstone shit. Let's just do that. Sandstone. Parisian sandstone. There we go. It's a copy and paste job. What happens when I cube project? Should I have kept it the other way? I'll leave it like that for now. Can you imagine if I just got away with leaving it like that? I bet you I could. This feels fine. And then up here, I'll change it to the cobblestone. Okay. Let's put some of this stuff in here. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Making sweet progress in the old RPG. Nice. Says hiya, Frank. Could I get a loop cut along this whole stretch? Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, baby. Let's do one more. Actually, no. That's fine. Great. Then come in here. Oh wait, no. Let's do this. Fuck. It's kind of hard because, let's see. Okay, I could do it like this. Boom, and then boom. Nice. And then grab all these. Nope. Just these. There you go. And then... Oh, still too. Less than that, huh? That's already so little. Okay, let's try one more time. Control Z, Control R, and then bring it way in, like right there. And then, there we go. And then like this. Come on. This. Maybe even a little lower. There we go. Okay, nice. Nice. When I put that house together for my scene, I found that I fucking love modeling buildings, so right now I'm modeling a Scandinavian-inspired city for fun. Oh, it is fun. That was literally years ago. I got it when I graduated college, and I was just kind of like poking around with new toys and software tools and all that kind of stuff. I remember getting, I believe it was a book. Was it a book or a course? I think it was a book. Or was it I definitely got a book at one point, but I also got this one course. And do you remember getting books to learn software? That's like, I know it's still a thing, but also like it's kind of hardly a thing anymore. But I got something to learn how to use Cinema 4D, and the selling point for me was that at the top of whatever it was, the course of the book, it showed me like a landscape with a tree and a river and some bushes and I think some mountains or something like that. Just kind of like a nature scene, a really simple nature scene. And it was like, by the end of learning all this stuff, you'll be able to do that. And that was such a easy selling point for me, because it was like, I'll be able to make my own little worlds, you know? That was like the big selling point, was I'll be able to make my own little worlds. And that's what I've always really wanted to do with 3D stuff, is like make my own worlds. Yeah, I mean, like 6 months later I was doing it, and it was like, holy shit, you could do this. And I'm still doing it years later. But that, so anyways, you just remind me right now, Frank, when you were saying that like you love modeling buildings and stuff, and like, yeah, it is, that shit is a lot of fun. Like, it's a lot of, and maybe, I don't know about fun, it could be fun. There's little parts sometimes where it's like kind of a little headache, but then like the payoff, the moment to moment payoff that you get is so, it's so worth it. Yeah, I love making worlds. Getting the abilities nailed down. Visuals are coming along well. Digging things like proc effects, like on fire, like procedural effects, proc effects. Going to buy me a drawing tablet to hook up with my laptop. Nice. Fuck yeah. Dude, that's another thing. I can't wait to bust out the Huion again. I haven't used that thing in so long. I just want to make some anime again. I loved making anime. Okay, got all our river set up. Nice, nice, nice. And this is a much better size for the bridge. Before it was way too long. So that's good. We have that. The sidewalk pieces, we'll have that. Cool. And then, and since this is just a bridge, actually what's going to end up happening is... I think what I need to do, this is going to be kind of weird, but like if I shift D this bitch and then scooch it and then tab it, alt H it, select all it, scale and invert it on the y-axis in increments that make sense. Maybe something like this, I guess. That seems like it makes sense. And then scooch it back like right here. Maybe all the way up here and then back here. And then scooch it like right here. Oh, fuck. I forgot to put a little side on that. God damn it. Or I'll just put a stairway right here or something. Ah, no, I should put a thing. Okay, whatever. I'll figure that out later. It goes right here. Let's say right up against the edge. Or like right here. What if I put it right there and made that the little one? I think, let me see. Is smaller better for this, or is this too small? So it's like, you're walking, this is the sidewalk. Okay, you cross the street. And then you're walking across. There's down there, you're walking. Yeah, it would be way too short if I put it right there. I need to make it a little bit longer. Okay. So, go like this. Like that. Yeah. And then take this, extrude it out like right there. Take this and just bring it over here. How did this one go? This one goes on the thing. Oh, there's like a mini one. So it goes like this. Wait, what the fuck? There's a mini one that's on the bridge, and then it goes from there to there. Okay, shit. So that means this needs one right here, one right here, and one right here. And then I Alt H. And then what is it? What is it like? It goes from there to the platform. So I'll put it right here. Maybe like this. Okay. A little bit more to the side. Perfect. And then same thing with this. It goes down. Did that one have a? Yeah. Okay. And then I take these. And I give them one right here and here. Shoot a fireball at an enemy and catch on fire, shit like that. Lol, I gotta get up for work in 6 hours. Gotta run. See you guys later. All right, Rusty. Thanks for swinging by, man. Glad to hear from you. Bye-bye. Amin001. What game are you making this for? What's up, Amin? How you doing, man? What brings you here? How'd you get here? So I'm making this for Memories of a Spy. That's my main game that I'm working on. And yeah, so like right now, I'm working on a bridge here in Paris. So got the Eiffel Tower over there. Got the little cafe set up. Did this stuff yesterday. Getting sort of the basics of it all fleshed out. Got my little eclair, my little croissant, my little coffee cup, cash register. Got the espresso machine. By the way, some of these things are modeled by Studio Tubinar, who is a person I contracted out for some work on this. Amin says, hello, great. I don't know, man, I just saw the live and clicked on it. Nice. Oh, right on. Wait, so what? Yeah, I'm wondering what sort of things are you involved in then? If you got recommended this, do you do like Blender modeling? Do you do game dev stuff like Unity, Playmaker, and stuff? Are you an artist by chance? I wonder how the algorithm got to you. That's a cool looking eclair. Thank you. I had a lot of trouble with it yesterday. It kind of looks like a normal, like one of those long, I don't know if you call them Long Johns, those American donuts. I might change the texture later, but for now it works okay. But yeah, then this like espresso machine stuff, that's all Studio Tubinar. Gonna change this floor texture tomorrow. And what else? The other thing that we did 2 days ago or 3 days ago now was the apartment complex. So we have all these downstairs shops. Those are just facades, but then up here you actually have these apartments. So these are where NPCs will live. You can also lease these apartments to live in yourself. Here's another Studio Tubinar model, this little stove. Got the kitchen right there, dining room, living room right here. Here's the front door, leads into a closet right here. This is the bathroom. And then this is the master bedroom. And then this leads you back out here. And then over here we have, let's see, what does it say? I just started with Unity. Yes, there we go. That's why. So my channel, if you go, I welcome you and urge you and I guess only welcome you and urge you. I can't really do anything else to go check out the rest of my channel, because the rest of what I do is Unity stuff with Playmaker. So I use the visual scripting tool Playmaker. It's just like the top dog as far as like coding assets go. So it's like for studios and for indie devs alike. And then I do my modeling here in Blender. So lately I've dedicated December to like modeling out all this stuff. This is the jazz club. Got the staircase with the red. Also, you know, Blender, things don't look so hot even when you kind of switch back and forth between like the render modes. Like sometimes this mode looks a little bit better when it's just the flat texture stuff. It gives you a better idea of what the textures look like. But this shit looks so much better when I pop it into Unity. And I have all my lighting system set up and my post-processing and everything. But usually I run it like this. Yeah, so here's the little underground jazz bar. And all these are going to have sort of dynamically updated photos of the musicians that perform at this bar. And here's the bar, some lights, a little podium for the host, all the tables and chairs and stuff. And here's a little stage with some stairs for the artist to walk up on, some spotlights to light them up. And yeah, so Paris is looking very close to getting completed on schedule, but I still have some things that need to get fleshed out. Just do your thing, man. I'll hang out for a bit. Right on, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fuck with this bridge anymore. I think I'm just gonna put in these arches and that'll be it. Let's check the to-do list. Streets, sidewalk, La Seine. Oh, and the agency research, right. The reason I'm doing all this, I forgot that I have to do the agency stuff. So today is streets and sidewalk layout, right? That includes La Seine. We'll put like basic modeling and textures. And then plus water. Water's already there. What else? And then the agency will have the sort of front lawn and gates plus pylons, and then the actual, like, just do the facade of the building. I'm not gonna put the front room and all that. I got super hung up on that last time with the London, the MI6 one. So I think that's pretty much, yeah, let's turn that into a checklist. Okay, cool. All right. So you just started with Unity. I mean, what kind of stuff are you trying to do? What sort of stuff are you like focusing on. Oh, I forgot. I need to drop this. These. Put this like that. And then grab this. Boom. And then just scooch them up a little bit. There we go. I'm trying Bolt for now. Right on. Did you try C# for a while? Because Playmaker is not free, and I don't know if I want to put money into this now because it's just a hobby. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh shit, I got a face that got created here. Nope, that's not the right one. Where is it? Oh, that's weird. That's a weird face that got created. There it is. Let me take this, scooch it back. There we go. And now if I take say these faces. Nope, coding scares the crap out of me, to be honest, but I'll get around to it eventually. Yeah, it's it can be a little intimidating. Well, the semi-cool thing is, and like this is blasphemous coming from me because I'm like, you know, massive Playmaker proponent. Like I think Playmaker is for most people like the best possible solution. It might be a little bit blasphemous for me to say, but if your plans are to learn coding, if that's like, if you have some like really good reasons for wanting to exclusively learn coding, then Bolt's a good like sort of, it's like their training wheels, you know, because by learning Bolt, you're actually just learning C#. The really good quote for that is Bolt is C# with a mouse. You're not, like, the only thing that you're not learning is the sort of syntax order, like where to put periods and putting things in parentheses. But other than that, you're going through like basically every step of the process. Like Bolt doesn't actually make programming any easier. It just sort of changes the problem. It changes the look of the problem. So it's good training wheels, you know. It's kind of like another example is like the classic trick of like, you know, when you got to give your dog medicine, so you put the pill inside of food, and it kind of tricks his brain into thinking, or just kind of doesn't even trick his brain into thinking anything. He just does it, you know. So it's a good tool for sort of learning programming, if that is your intention, right? Nice, that's good to hear. Yeah. Everybody who watches this channel who knows how much I hate Bolt and C# are like, what the fuck are you saying? Okay, that looks pretty good. Nice. All right, so that side of the bridge is done. Okay, and then we'll extend the sidewalk over here as well. Okay. And then the sidewalk comes out. How is Playmaker different? So Playmaker is how do I say this? It's like a series of finite state machines. So Playmaker's main sort of component that it uses, the way you use to program things, is an action. And an action is kind of like a batch of C# script, which is commonly written, except it's turned into a little node with an interface that has values that you could just sort of tweak and change and stuff. And so you drag and drop those little actions into each state of a state machine. So a state machine is like a graph, and you could build state machines with Bolt if you wanted to. It gets really messy and it gets really cumbersome, and you have to do every little step yourself, and it kind of defeats there's actually very little reason you would ever. It's kind of a fool's errand to want to make a state machine from Bolt, because at that point, I don't know, there's probably, I don't know how to explain this without getting too into depth into like the weeds of it, without getting too into the details. But yeah, Playmaker is kind of about taking all the things that programmers do on a daily basis over and over again and turning them into little single step things. And so in that way, you'll hear a lot of programmers, people who like really know their shit with like C# and know their way around Unity, who use C# to do stuff, to do some things here and there, but they end up using Playmaker as a supplemental tool, because most of the things that you end up doing as a game developer are redundant, and you just waste so much time writing the same lines of code that you wrote yesterday and for the last game. Even when you reuse C# scripts, you have to like, so it's really a powerful tool for not only like speed, but also like sort of the comprehensiveness or the comprehension, right? Like to be able to look at a system and for it to make sense like visually. It's not, when you look at code and your eyes kind of glaze over, it's like you have to read each line. Whereas in a state machine, you actually have a visual representation with like colors and arrows and stuff like that, and little boxes, and it's a flow chart. Children know how to read a flow chart. So it's kind of like, imagine sort of like distilling all the logic of building your game into something as like simple as a flow chart, without all of the sort of superfluous parts that Bolt has, where it's like, okay, now change this specific float at this specific rate, and you're sending it to this specific method, and it's like, skip all that noise, forget all that shit. Just, we have an action for scaling time, you have an action for doing a specific type of math operator on a number, etc., spawning a thing. The example I always use is like, there's an action called smooth look at, which like has two of the values it has are like for game objects. So you could say like the first game object smoothly looks at the second game object, and you literally just drag and drop two game objects into that thing, and when you hit play, it just works like out of the box, and the game object just looks at the thing. And then you have little values that you could slide. Well, how fast does it do it? What is the finishing distance? Like, how close to actually looking straight at it does it get? Does it do something once it finally looks exactly at it? And stuff like that. And there's just thousands of little actions like that, especially because it's been made for 10 years, so the whole community. For 10 years, like, the community has been making actions. So there's this thing called the ecosystem, and on the ecosystem, that's where like people like you and me who have been using Playmaker, we're like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if there was an action that just did this? There's actions to like make a player jump. There's an action for player crouch. There's an action for all this stuff. And so over time, there's just like this huge, massive library of actions that all talk to each other, that work perfectly with each other. That you could just go like, oh, I wonder if somebody already did that. And like for a lot of cases, like people already did. And what's cool about that is it lets you touch both ends of that spectrum. You could do the really sort of simple, mundane shit with Playmaker, and then you could do the extremely complex and like, mind-bogglingly complex stuff with Playmaker as well. I see. I thought they were basically the same thing. Yeah, it's a marketing thing. I joke all the time a little. It's like half joking, but sometimes I get on Alex's case. I don't get on his case, but I do bring it up to him as much as I can. Like, there should be more done in ways of marketing for Playmaker, because literally Playmaker is like a solid 5-star rated asset on the asset store for the entire 10 years that it's been out. And it has thousands of ratings, which is insane. It's held a 5-star rating off of thousands of ratings for 10 years. It's like the success can only be attributed to word of mouth because he's just never done any marketing. And so only until I came along was like, dude, you need to make videos and, you know, fucking we'll make this video and we'll do this, this and that. And, you know, got to revamp the look and all that shit. Like nothing. And it was literally just that Playmaker is such an amazing tool that like people just told each other about it enough. But what sucks is that the people who aren't telling each other, like if you don't have a friend, or for example, if you didn't come here and didn't hear it from me, you would have just went on thinking like, oh, it's just like Bolt and I have to do every step of C# the same way, except it at least kind of helps my visual brain look at things different. You know, that never would have happened. So yeah, you're not alone. There's a lot of people who also think, oh, it's just like Bolt. Yeah. Looks the same thing. And it's just because somebody needs to start a petition to tell Alex to do more marketing, to do more marketing for Playmaker, because the world needs to know. I thought about a flow machine and Bolt and a finite state machine were the same. No. I think I get what you mean. Might try sounds a lot easier. I mean, man, not only is it a lot easier, but like, oh God, I can't vouch for this goddamn thing enough. Like, in the first day I ever used it, I was already like, I made all the systems that I wanted to that day. Like in the same day, off of like the limited tutorial stuff that people were making. But now there's like a ton of official learning materials. Like I wish that I had the amount of learning materials that there are now. Amazing. Do you have a Steam page set up so I can wishlist your game? I don't, but hopefully by January, I will have a Steam page up. I believe that's kind of the goal, because the game's been in development for a while, but I haven't made it pretty. I've also had a marketing problem because every time I make a cool system, it doesn't look that cool because it's a bunch of grid boxes and prototype assets. So now I'm finally saying, all right, time to make final art assets so the game actually looks cool when you're watching it run. So yeah, if you're interested, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also join the Discord. There's a link in the description. And you can also join the mailing list. I put stuff out there for courses that I'm teaching. If you decide to get in Playmaker, that's a different story, but that's pretty much what I'm going to be putting out, more of courses on Playmaker and stuff, as well as like whatever coupons for like if I have more games coming out and everything. But at least subscribe or hit me up on Twitter if you're somebody who hangs out on Twitter. I'm relatively active there these days. And definitely Discord. There's a lot of people there, a lot of cool folks sharing cool things. I think I'm gonna skip the walls and the bridge, actually. Let's see, because I don't know, maybe, yeah, it looks like they connect to that. Okay, so I can say that the walls on the bridge are their own piece, and then they come to this corner, and then the walls on the sidewalk are their own separate piece as well. That way it kind of justifies me doing that. Okay, that's chill. Let's do that. Subscribe and I'll check out the Discord. Right on, man. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I guess I'll put up the wall. Let's see. Oh, and this too. Shit. Let's see. I think maybe... this is kind of a hard one. Do I do this? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine will just have... that's kind of a pain. Let's see. So he says, Steven, do you know the age limit to upload a game on Steam? I don't, actually. That's a good question. It might be around 18 or something like that, because when you sign up for a Steam Workshop account, you have to put in your tax information, and you have to submit all these sort of like all this paperwork stuff for your taxes and your bank account and that kind of thing. So it might be tied to whatever your country's laws are for that. Damn, I wish I could make this one just a little bit bigger. Let's see, does that... Let's say... Let's go like this, and then... Damn. 2. Like this. There we go. And then scooch it forward. Oh, fuck. Damn, I fucked this one up. Okay, my other course of action is, this is actually chill. What I could do is, if I just take all of this, there we go, and then make it as big as I want. And then I move this back. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's run a little test on this first. Oops, yeah, like that. And then if I do like this, and then yeah, that basically works, right? Okay, so I'll do that for the rest of them. These. Okay, Shift H, boom, boom, oops, boom, and boom. I'm gonna hide that water for a second. Okay, I think that's good, and then we'll scale on X about that much, and then Control B, whoop, like that. Is that good? Let's put our boy over there. Where's our guy at? Where's our guy at? Like these could be a little bit bigger. Yeah, they should be a little bit bigger. Fuck. Oops. There we go. Scale on X. Let's put them way out here. And then Control B. Okay. I think that's all right. Oh. This. Maybe reduce the amount of... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. And then let's put our boy there. Boom. There we go. Looking good, lad. Looking good. Okay. And then I think the trick for these might just be grab that and extrude inner. Nice. And then just grab these faces. Or can I do this? Nice. This. Very cool. And this. Deselect these. Oops. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay. And then extrude up. And how high do we want this? Like up to his chest? Like that? Is that too high? What do we have in real life? Yeah, it's pretty good. Kind of just above your belly button, maybe? Like this. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Cool. What if I control B that shit? Oh! Whoa, that's a disaster. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit. Spread. Ah, there we go. Does it actually do that? That doesn't feel right. Shit. You know, I'm gonna save a picture of this instead of coming back to it. Just because it's mostly about the look. Yoink. Okay, and then I'm gonna just go to the scene. Oh, I was like right on it. Okay, let's say, where was the little one? That's kind of a little one. Not that one. Sorry, can you guys hear that? It's like people doing construction next door. Here we go. This is where I wanted to be. Nice. Okay. And let's see. This one. Righteous. Let's put our guy there. Ah, so close. Take me back out. Put our guy right here. There's got to be a way to get on that bridge. Come on, take me up this bridge. There we go. Just a little bit closer. Here. Nice. Okay. Okay. It is kind of beveled, especially over there. These ones, not so much. Okay. I wonder if I can like that. That also doesn't feel totally right. Feels a little bit better. Okay. So really what this one's about is putting this. Let's see. It's like if you Alt E and come in like that. And then okay. Definitely want to get rid of these before I run out of undos. Fuck. Okay, good. Oh wait, did I? Okay. Let's even get rid of... I can't. Damn. Okay. I am a little stumped on this one. Oh God. Shit. Amin says, gotta go. Look, man, game looks great. Thanks, dude. Thank you. And thanks for swinging by. I'll be streaming a lot this month. Hope to catch you again, man. Yeah, it looks like maybe the seat is... Oh, yeah, that's weird. Let's try this one more time. So you grab the faces, and then you extrude along normals, come in like this, and then take all these and bevel them. I guess you could just do that. That's kind of it, but that also looks a little fucking jank. You know what it is too? It's like, it's specifically that this one is more of a V shape than it is like a U shape. So it doesn't have this sort of, you know, that's kind of an awkward bench if it's such a V shape. You'd want something more sort of smoothly arching. Maybe the solution here is that you don't even put seats. I can kind of take that creative liberty to say like, all right, well, this spot doesn't have seats, but it's like, it's so specific. What do you do? What do you do? Oh. And then maybe you take this. Oh, I can't even. Ooh, shit. Can't even loop cut that bad boy. Nope. You know what? I'm probably better for it. Let's get out of this before we run out of undos. You know what? I'll come back to it. Don't need to solve that problem just yet. Bridge is looking good otherwise, and maybe what I could do for now is just grab these boys and put the rest of the walls along the sides. Boom. This. Okay, and you Alt-H that shit, and then you put it one step, two steps, one step, and one step. This one, same thing, one step, one step. Step. Boom. Okay. Nice. And let's see if that works out for us. Okay. And extrude that shit up. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll put it just above those. Actually, just below them. Let's see if that's a good height against our mans. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, is it? Maybe just above it. Let's save these faces. call this the bridge guard walls assign. I think that's good, because even when you take our boy, put him right here, that's a good height. That's great. That's fucking great. Okay, bridge coming along nicely. I can't help it. This has gotta happen. I think I gotta do it. I think I just gotta like take, let's see if we want just lines. There we go. That and that. That. Bring it in. Scale it on X. Oh, that looks a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Couldn't help myself. They were too pointed. That. Scooch them in. Wait, where's that? Yeah. Okay. Scooch them in. Scale on X. Not bad. Cool. Yeah, so you're walking through Paris. You know what I am realizing is, well, is it too far to get from the cafe to the apartments? Is that too much of a walk to this? Because all of this, that means, is scenic. That means all this. Yeah, it's fine, because this strip is kind of like Paris's version of the DC park, where it's really just kind of like a big open space. You need that. Because everything else is like such close quarters stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you're at the cafe. You're like, cool. I'm gonna go across the street, cross this bridge. You can kind of duck into here. Cool. And I'll put little statues and stuff maybe later. But otherwise, that's the bridge. Oh, and I forgot. Should I put stairs to go over here? Maybe at least a staircase to go just in this section, right? You can have shady little deals happening right here. Maybe even a boat right there to have even shadier deals. Foliage looking good. And digging the sort of umbrellas on the outside and all that stuff looks good. Can't wait to put traffic in here. It's gonna pop in here because I'm just kind of feeling it. God damn, this guy gets in the way all the time. There we go. Okay. Go down these stairs. Dudes on the walls. Nice cozy little space. Dope. Things are looking good. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the Windows stuff. Okay. Bridge. Let's check out the checklist. got streets and sidewalk layout. Yeah, basically. Lesson, basic modeling and textures, yes. Water, yes. Agency, front lawn, gates and pylons. Yep. Let's look at the bigger list here. Street, sidewalk, Lesson. Check. The agency, research, modeling, and texturing. So that's the only thing that is left for today. And I know I am getting these things to more like their 70% mark, like kind of barely just roughing them out, but I think that's okay, because at the end of the month, that's when I'll do like all the serious polish, details only. I think that's a pretty big lesson I think I'm learning, is that as long as I can do the meat and potatoes of an environment, meaning sort of the broad brushstrokes, the large chunks, the infrastructure, the street layout, like the bridge and everything right now is kind of like, that this is a good example of that kind of stuff. Is like, I got the bridge to lay out, it touches the other side. I have both sides of the river that, they meet right here. I have the sidewalk and everything. That's mostly there. It doesn't necessarily need to be textured right now. I textured the bridge to kind of get an idea, and it looks okay, but still, all this shit is not UV mapped. And even the cafe, right? The cafe, I didn't really get too lost in the details. I still didn't put the floor in. The floor is kind of broken. These tables and chairs are going to get retextured. All these things aren't sort of organized where they're supposed to be, because these shelves should have a bunch of these tubs filled with plates, but I didn't put that over there yet. Didn't even texture the espresso machine yet. What else? And yeah, didn't even duplicate all of the apartment floors. So all that kind of stuff, not doing all the rest of the facades for the street, not even putting the big street block on this side yet. I think that's all really okay to do right now, because that's I would say all the necessary components of these things, right? Like, if I was really in a rush to put out the game, you could ship it with something that resembled like this. You could ship this bridge pretty much as is. Like, if I was in a really big rush, even with these stretched out textures, I think, if I was working on a team with deadlines and shit, you might fix these. You might do something different with these really quick. But mostly what I'm getting at is that, like, if you zoomed out, this represents the map very closely, right? Even got the tower in there. So the only thing excluded right now is the agency. Once I put SDECE in there, this is pretty much the broad brushstroke version of Paris. And I'll put in as many details as possible, right? Like, I have December 7th, right? Street facades and layout stuff. So that's today's the 6th, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, when I do street facades and layout stuff, that is kind of just getting into the details, and that goes by really quick. And I'll just put with that plus details and touch-ups. So that details and touch-up stuff, that's going to go down here. That's going to go down here in the remainders thing. So if I actually can't get to any of that tomorrow, then they just get put in here. So a lot of those things are in here, actually. Look at that, the roof piece for Paris, the horse chestnut tree, right? So I'll see about taking care of these things. I'll even put that like from reminders list, Okay. So right now, I do this thing. Where is it? Oh, no. It's here. I do this thing. So what do I want from this mostly? Okay. we'll have the pylons, right? We will have, that's one thing. We'll have, well, it's going to need the sidewalk. So that's 2. It'll have this fence. So that's 3. Definitely going to have these booths. So that's 4. Have some of this type of fence. So that's 5. That type of fence is always read as like temporary, but you do kind of see it in a lot of like permanent situations. And then you have this type of fence. This is more like gate. Or I guess that's fence, yeah. That's 6. You have that's tied to this too. And and then all the trees, that really ties it up, you know. That's 7. And then of course the building is 8. Okay. These are the things. So it's 8 things to be modeled. Let's put it on the checklist. Let's blaze through this. Smoke it up like a fat bowl. And agency, so it'll be comprised of 1, which is the, I guess these don't have to go in that order, right? Well, I'll just put them in the order I numbered them like that. 2 is the sidewalk. 3 is the small black fence. 4 is the guard booth. 5 is the I'm actually not sure how 5 fits in there. Temporary fence. I might skip that one. 6 is the tall black fence. And then 7 is, tall black fence, number 6, plus the sort of like cinder block pillar. It's not cinder block, but just whatever. Block pillar. 7 is the trees, and 8 is the actual agency building. All right. Fucking hell. 9? Holy shit. Time is going by quick. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit, man. Whew. Oh my god. Kind of considering breaking for my late dinner and maybe just, I don't know, who's in the chat? What's up? Is there anybody there that wants to chat for a second? I'm kind of considering maybe coming back in a little bit, but also wondering if I should just hop off stream to finish this stuff. It does take energy to stream, you know? It kind of like, it is almost, you are basically multitasking. It isn't just like, yeah. I don't talk to myself this much when I'm actually working by myself. I mean, I guess I'm actually working by myself right now. God, I'm actually having a very strange like moment mentally right now. How strange this is that I'm by myself. I also don't like looking at the concurrent viewers thing. I like to keep the mystery alive of whether or not there's somebody there in chat. Yeah. Okay. Well, there also might be a delay, so I don't know if somebody's like trying to talk to me at this very moment, but I won't get the message until like a minute from now. But I'm leaning toward hopping off the stream because I think it's already been a few hours, right? And as I do progress, anybody that's interested, I'll be hanging out in the Discord. I'll post some pictures. I'll throw in some little screenshots of what the city's looking like. Because I think right now what I would like very much to do is like put on some ASMR in my headphones and just kind of get in the zone. I'll take that as nobody is here. So everybody who did swing by today, thanks for swinging by. Amin came by, and Amin is learning how to use Unity right now, using Bolt and stuff. But Amin, if you're seeing this at another time, or maybe you're still seeing it right now, hopefully you come to the dank side, not the dark side, but the dank side, and use Playmaker, because you will be freed. Frank Reynolds says, just working on this house. Okay, right on. Frank's here. Right on, man. You know what? Let's see what you're working on too, if you feel like sharing and stuff. But I'll join you in the Discord. Maybe tonight we could just go back and forth and share screenshots, because I think that's what I'm gonna do. But thanks for swinging by, man. Frank's here. Amin was here. Sunny is or was here. Who else? Rusty swung by for a second. Yeah, and that was it. Kind of a light chat today. But yeah, so Frank, I'll toss in some screenshots what I'm working on. Hopefully some other people are hanging out in the Discord tonight too. I haven't seen Two-Sided Games in a minute. I think I would have to stream a little bit later to catch him, which is kind of a bummer. I like when that guy swings by. He's big energy, But thanks everybody swung by. Take care of yourselves. Watch what you eat. Don't overeat. Don't stuff your face and get all lethargic. That totally kills your energy levels. Also, just it ain't good for you. Putting your body to work when it doesn't need to like that. And don't undereat either. Don't starve yourself. You need food. Heart goes out to anybody with sort of ideas of what their body should or shouldn't look like based off of literally anything other than their personal health. So yeah, watch how you're eating. Treat your body right, and stay nice and hydrated. Get lots of exercise. Go for a walk at the very least. Jesus Christ, get the fuck up off of your chair and go for a walk. Have you thought about sweating recently? No? Well then, it's time. You should go get your sweat on. And watch it on the sugar. Same thing with the booze and dope. Don't smoke a bunch of dope just to knock yourself out. Don't drink a bunch of booze just to knock yourself out. Read a book instead. That'll put you to sleep. How boring are books, right? People hate. I mean, I love books. I love books, but we know how boring books are. I mean, if somebody said read a book or play a video game, are you kidding? I'm just kidding. Hold on. I got this book when I was in Paris, and I love it right now. It's beautiful. I haven't gotten very far. I'm within the first 30 pages or so still. I haven't really read much when I've been back home. But anyways, books are great. Maybe read one of those to put yourself to sleep. And spend time with people that you love. So your friends and family, give them a call, hang out with them in the same room if you can. That makes a huge difference. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna sign off. But if you want, pop into the Discord, and I'll be sharing the progress I make later tonight through screenshots and stuff like that. All right. Have a very good night. Peace, 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 peace.